And this video marks the conclusion of this section on using your LinkedIn for visibility, connections, content networking, and for your job search. Let's quickly recap what we've covered in this section. First, we talked about keywords and how to use the right keywords on your profile so it shows up in recruiter and hiring manager searches and so people can find you on LinkedIn. Then we talked about visibility settings, including how to set your visibility settings the right way so that people can actually find you. Then we talked about one of the most important parts of LinkedIn, which is your LinkedIn connections. Remember, these are essentially the people that you're connected with on LinkedIn, very similar to how you have friends on Facebook or followers on Instagram. We talked about how having 500 or more connections is important, as well as how many connections you can target per week in order to hit that within a 6-week goal. We also talked about comments, posting strategies, as well as networking in order to reach out, connect with others, and bring some more attention to your profile. And finally, we talked about job search strategies on LinkedIn, including everything from how to apply for jobs, how to find them, as well as how to contact hiring managers. And if you've been following along and implementing some of the strategies that we've talked about in this section and using them over the course of the next few weeks, as well as the rest of the time on LinkedIn, you'll continuously gain more visibility, more connections, and start to begin a networking strategy that will help your profile grow over time. Remember, while we built a strong profile at this point, we're now at the stage where you need to actively use LinkedIn for a while to continue growing. Once you get your LinkedIn to a certain point, then you can start to dial things back quite a bit and go on LinkedIn every so often just to keep in touch with others, post your achievements, and overall keep things up to date. But as of this point, and as you start growing your profile more and more, you're going to want to make sure that you keep active on LinkedIn and that you keep at it week after week. In the next section, section 4, we're going to go ahead and officially conclude this course. We've covered a lot of material, and if you've been following along at this point, you should not only have a great looking LinkedIn profile, but you should also be now implementing solid strategies in order to grow your profile over time. I'll see you in the next section where we're going to wrap everything up.